Shall we begin?
Okay, Danny, tell me a little bit about those tornadoes that were happening because that is wild.
Did you guys get any weather where you are?
Well, it just snowed up here, which is kind of crazy though.
Because
It's
it's
like, oh, it just
Minnesota.
snowed. But I mean, it was literally 50 degrees the other day. So,
Yeah, it was almost 90 yesterday. That's why we had the storms, because today it's probably a high of 50. So from
mhm.
90 to 50, just,
Yeah.
hey,
Hey, Steph.
like your shirt.
Steph, I want one.
Send you one.
Yes, please.
Oh my
I
gosh,
just
Danny,
had
that's
to.
so
I'm
cute.
like, I love it. I'm
Full get up.
yeah. And then
I am
Bo's gonna
not
wear the other one to
today.
school.
Oh my God. These are the sweatshirts my friend had made. They say still standing, Survivor 50.
Well, that's
And then
cute.
and then on the back they say like outwit, outplay, outlast, and Team Steph on the bottom.
Oh, I
Ooh,
like that.
I like
But
that.
these sold out like at my little party. And then the t-shirts we have a ton of, but I don't know if I can legally sell them because that's like a CBS picture.
Oh,
So
maybe.
like I can send them to people and sell them like that, but I can't put them on a website. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did send Danny and her son because they were such huge fans.
Yeah.
But if you guys want them, I can send you one
Yes.
for
okay.
sure.
Stephenie, weren't you getting a kick out of Stone on Jack Vita's podcast when he made his appearance?
I loved him. Loved him. Yes. Riot. Hold on.
So
Let me close my
Aggie
door.
Stone was like, just like he was watching Survivor, but it was on Thursday he was watching. And
Mhm.
he just came into the podcast. I was like recording. He just pops in and he had been sleeping.
Yes.
And so we're like, well, what'd you think? And he's like, I don't know. I kind of fell asleep. He just like made sure Steph was like, okay.
He was hilarious. And then he was like, and then that guy fell. And you're like, who fell?
Yeah.
Yeah, Christian. Oh my gosh, that was so funny.
Please.
Yeah.
Christian texted me last week and I was like, okay. You are like the stupidest, smartest person I ever met. Like, I can't. You are so freaking funny. Like, he's so funny.
Yeah.
I'm not on my computer today because I don't know. It's MIA. I'm on my phone. Is this okay?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
still looks good.
Okay.
Yep. I like your hair pulled back too.
Mhm.
Really
Oh,
gross.
gosh.
This was
Oh my
me
gosh,
and
do you know
phone.
what I really loved while I
Thank you,
was doing
running
some
around.
editing? Steph, your look, what was it on Survivor, the episode 1? Like, you just had your natural hair, like,
The
curly.
curls.
It just looked so good.
Wow.
Wait, are you
Okay.
Aggie, are you talking about when we did the podcast with her?
In Arizona?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I thought that too. It looked
It
like
just was,
she
like,
just got out of the ocean
perfect.
though, and her hair was just like all beachy
Oh,
curls.
well, I
Yeah.
was going to shower and just do my hair curly today too. I got to go find my other charger real quick. And Sophia had PT this morning. I just got off the phone. I was on a long conference call. I was like, I got to go. I got to get on a podcast. So I didn't
Those are
wash my
busy.
hair.
Well, I washed mine, but I'm wearing the cowboy hat because I really need to get it colored. It's super gray. And
It's so
I
cute.
was like, let's wear the hat, right? Instead of the
I
baseball
love
cap.
the hat.
It's just 3 times the size of me, but
Fabulous. It matches the shirt perfect.
Aggie, we got out there. She's like, it's a little crooked. Okay, but right before you got on Aggie, we were talking about so she got snow, we got all
Yeah.
the bad storms.
Come on.
But Stephenie, it was the 90 here yesterday and then dropped to 50. That's why we had the storms.
Well,
but
that's why those storms. Yeah.
all night
Terrible.
long we had storms. It was insane.
That is insane. Well,
Yeah.
you look fabulous for not sleeping.
Oh.
So
do.
Thanks. Yeah. Well, and then Aggie's sick. So
Yeah, so I
Oh,
made this chime
no.
in here, every so often, but this voice is hurting my throat.
Stephenie, how was the Vegas trip and the UFC
Yeah.
fight? Was that so much fun?
That was amazing.
Did
It
you
was
pick the right
amazing.
fighter? I can't remember.
I did. I was one of the
Oh.
few. Oliveira. Everyone was Holloway, Holloway, Holloway. And we went to the weigh-in the night before, and everybody was going for Holloway. And Holloway won the last time they fought each other, which was like 12 or 15 years ago. And, Oliveira, his first name's Charles. I was yelling, "Go, Charles!" Like I know the guy. Right. Jeff Probst was dying because it was like silent because he had him like down in like a head, like he had him like on the ground. Apparently, Charles, once he gets you down, you're not moving. Like
Yeah.
that's his move. Like if he stands up and box, he might get beat. But he took him down for 5 rounds in a row and just held him there. And everyone's
Wow.
like, this is boring. I'm like, it might be ugly, but it's effective. Charles is gonna win. Everyone's staring at me. I'm like holding my Oliveira. So I'm going, go Charles. Yes, you got it. Right there. Keep him right there, Charles. Yeah. Jeff was looking at me like, I was like, he needs a little encouragement. Everybody else is Holloway.
I
Did you put
think
money on it?
I think D was agreement with her. That was it.
D and I were Oliveira, which we didn't even talk about it, and everybody else was Holloway. Everyone, even the night before at the weigh-in. No, I didn't put money on it. They just asked us to like hold these signs. Oh, I brought my sign home, which is funny. I have it. It's in my planner, which is not in my room. But and then I walked out, and everyone was like so defeated, and I was just like, by the way, Oliveira won. Oliveira.
Just rub it in.
Rubbing it in.
Wait, Kyle
Terrible.
went too, right? You're Kyle.
Yeah, but like he went, but he was nowhere near us because we weren't allowed to bring. They're like, no,
Oh.
it's very limited. Like
Yeah.
nobody's bringing a date. Like it's not. He insisted on going, and I was like, fine, but like tickets are so expensive.
Yeah.
But he was at the fight. It was our first fight we ever went to.
Fun.
That looks
Ever.
like so
It was a
much
lot
fun.
of fun.
That is one thing on my bucket list. I really want to go to a UFC fight in Vegas one
Dude,
day.
it was cool. We went to the training facility the
Mhm.
day before, and they were all coming in training because they all had been weighed already. So now they can like eat again and put the weight back on. One guy put 40 pounds on in 24 hours.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Uh-huh. I was like, what are you eating? He's like, anything they put in front of me.
Wow.
RDR was his name. He was a big Survivor fan. He got pictures with us. Sean O'Malley is like a
Mhm.
lightweight. He's going to be
Mhm.
one of the heads at the White House fight in June when they're doing that one there.
Yeah.
So he hosted us at the training facility, showed us everything.
Oh,
We met like
wow.
Dana White came over. We were in Dana White's personal seats. Like you can't
Oh,
buy them.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
See.
It was
Wow.
wild.
How
It
many
was
days were
wild.
you there?
Just Friday and home Sunday. It was quick.
Okay. Quick.
We got there Friday and we filmed stuff, a lot of content stuff with
Mhm.
content creators. I met this Stinky Asher. He's a riot. I had no idea who he was. I put a picture. He tagged me in a picture. I woke up to my daughter, Sophia. Oh my God, you met Asher Lieberman, I think his name is. And I'm like, who's
Now
that?
mom's cool.
He's like, Stinky Asher. I'm like, she's like, he's so famous, Mom. I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm like,
That's
apparently
funny.
you're really famous, Asher. And he's like, oh, tell your daughter thank you so much.
Wow. That's
Oh
funny.
my gosh,
There's a lot of
I'm gonna send Rach a little text here. We miss her.
where is she?
I don't know.
Rachel. Well,
Rachel's on another time zone.
yes. And she has, I mean, just like Steph, like I'm lucky who can drive himself everywhere because like he had baseball practice this morning and, then he goes to school and his school's a little ways away. But then Stone's not far off. You guys have to drive your kids everywhere and they have so many activities.
Yeah,
It really gets easier when they get in high school. So much easier.
it does. Like Sophia's 14, and I'm like, I don't know if you're gonna drive right at 16. And then I'm like, who am I kidding? That will make my life
Yeah.
so much easier.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did she get a permit at 15? Is that what it is?
In Florida, yeah.
Yeah.
New Jersey, it's 16. They don't drive till 17.
It's
Wow.
14
But-
here.
Oh my,
What?
wait, you drive
Yeah.
at 15? Oh,
Yeah.
well, here you can drive boats. You can drive boats now.
I don't think Stone's gonna be driving anytime soon.
Listen, Sophia,
Not good.
I mean, she's pretty good, but I'm like, you better. I went up to her room. I can't even tell you about the mound of dirty laundry. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Bring your laundry down.
Oh, I honestly have just given up on all that, Stephenie. I'm like, you really should make your bed every morning. You don't have to make it perfect. Just make it nice because if you start being faithful in the little things, then you'll be better in the bigger things. But that just
Yeah.
doesn't register with them. So
Nope.
whatever. And then
Pretty
they
success,
shut
they
the
say.
door. It's dirty in
Yeah.
there. I don't care.
50,000 glasses. I'm like, how many water glasses do you need?
Yeah.
Like, we don't even have any left in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Water
Yep.
glasses, water
Just
bottles.
shut the
I
door.
mean, ridiculous. So tonight, Survivor's on again, another episode.
Yes.
Yes.
So excited.
Episode 3.
That's
Uh-huh.
right.
And the tribes, it's a swap. They've already
Yes.
announced that. So I'm
Yes.
no spoiler there.
I'm having anxiety for you.
It's a
Huh?
sad day for me because I really actually like my tribe. It's so funny. Coach put something on and somebody else put something on. And coach is like, I'm so sad. This was the best tribe ever. And then I like thought mine was the best tribe ever. And the other tribe did too. Hi,
Hey,
Rachel.
girl.
It's our girl.
Hi.
Hey, Rachel.
Not logging in. Oh my God. This is so bad. Can you tell that I shaved off my
Wait,
eyebrow?
I love your top.
You did what?
Thanks. It's so good.
Yes,
Can you tell I
fabulous.
shaved off my eyebrow? Remember I told you girls I shaved off my eyebrow?
Yeah, but
No.
you can't tell.
You can't. Okay.
No.
It's
Can
like,
it looked terrible? No, I'm just
I
kidding.
know, right? No, it's this, it's that, like, it's
Can't see.
L'Oreal. It has the, like, double prong stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's,
I
like,
love
amazing.
that.
So you pencil it in?
Pencil it. It looks like a real pen. Yes. I'm, like,
Mhm.
doing a campaign
It
with
matches perfect.
It's, like, amazing, right? Look. See?
Oh, it looks like hair.
It looks like hair. I know.
Yeah.
This is
Oh,
a
wow.
DIY beauty routine.
I know, right? Well, I'm doing a campaign with them, and so I was like, well, I guess perfect timing since I shaved my eyebrow off.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. It works perfect.
Did that happen? Were you shaving your face?
Exactly. So I was
Yep.
using a dermablade or whatever,
Yeah.
dermaplane, and I was literally like, okay, I'm gonna just like shave.
Get in here.
Yes. And then I
Huh?
accidentally totally like
Cut
cut
too much.
way too much. And then I was like doing my forehead, and then I got the top. I mean, it was like a mess. And I dermaplane myself all the time, but my sister usually does it for me. Have you girls gotten that done?
Oh,
Yeah.
I do it at
love it.
home by
Yeah.
myself with
Great.
the Dermaflash.
Okay, exactly. And so I
Mhm.
don't have a dermaflash. I need that. I just have the old school, like, I mean,
Me
it's not
too.
like
Razor.
it's not like a razor like you use for your legs. It's one for your
Yeah.
Right.
It's that,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
long, skinny
The little
one.
thing.
right. Danny, I love your setup.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna have to send you one, Rachel.
Please, oh my
Those are
God,
my
please
t-shirts.
do. This is
I will send
incredible.
both of you.
We
Aggie
did
and
a whole
Rachel.
podcast in our
Yes.
Stephenie shirts.
I will send you a shirt.
Really, like, I really don't understand why I don't have one, Steph.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna send you one. I didn't send a lot out. I had them at my premiere party the night of the premiere. And my girlfriend Jory like had these made. This is a
Yeah.
sweatshirt still standing, S50 on the back. It says like Team Steph. And these all sold out, and those mostly sold out, but I do have some left.
They're so
Send-
cute. I need one.
Yes. Okay, I'll send you guys one.
Yeah.
Text me your address because I don't
Perfect.
have to go look into my Christmas
Well,
card file and look it
okay.
up. So just
I
Aggie,
also
send me yours.
I love the fireplace and the hat, and it's
Thank
just
you.
like a
No,
vibe.
it's
Very
a
country.
vibe.
Yes, you look very landman.
Yes. Hey, I have to gossip because
No.
so okay,
Let's
so
hear
you
it.
guys know we've all been watching the Traitors, obviously, right? So did you see that Rob did buy a Birkin bag for Maura? I always say her name. Maura.
I just say
Can you
wrong
believe
too.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
wait,
think that was the best prize ever. Like, I would take a Birkin bag. I didn't win Traitors. Serena didn't buy us Birkin bags, Steph. What's up with
come
that?
on, Serena.
mean,
Step up your
I think
game.
somebody needs to send her a message and get the memo.
Yes. Just make a clip here and then tag her in it. Get those girls a
Seriously.
Birkin bag.
Where's
Wait,
our Birkin? We
wait,
were
you guys.
protecting you. We kept you safe.
I did not know what a Birkin bag was.
You
Really?
stop?
I had no idea. And so when I heard this, I thought it was something she wears on her head, like you wear on your head, like a Birkin was something you wear on your head.
Danny.
And I was like, well, it makes sense because she wears hats all the time, right? On
Right.
Traitors. And so I had no idea. I looked it up and then I'm like, wait, how much do these things cost?
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're like between 10 and 30,000, or some of them are
Why?
6,000.
Some
Even
of them are
more than
six
that.
figures, the
Yeah,
limited
some of them
edition
are-
ones.
They are, I think it's like because they are like the designer has always priced like only made limited quantities, always priced everything really high, like good materials. But like, I mean, yeah, it's obviously they're for, ultra celebrities.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like high end.
Isn't that
Oh,
very
shoot,
dangerous
Rachel.
to carry a bag around that's $40,000?
Well, that was the thing with it years ago, like a couple years back. So Bethany Frankel did a whole campaign with Birkin. At Walmart had like these exact lookalikes and they were phenomenal. And she used to like bring them everywhere because she's like, if someone steals my Walmart Birkin, I don't care because people were stealing them from people.
And then once Walmart started making the knockoff one, then Birkin stepped up their game, and now it's like you can't even copy. They like copyrighted it, I think.
Mhm.
So I don't even think you can, like, buy a fake one or, like, a dupe anymore.
Right.
Aggie, what were you gonna say? Aggie's
I was
sick,
gonna
so
say
she has a hard time talking over here.
oh my gosh, my throat's killing me. Rachel, do you wanna kick us off? I know we're 15 minutes in, but hey.
Yeah, oh
Are we
god,
not recording?
I love it. Well,
Yes.
yes, welcome to the chat. Behind the chat, the girls chat. I feel like I love the name. I'm so excited about this group. We're getting it together. We're finally,
Yes.
Yes.
eventually,
Wait,
it's
hold
all
Yes.
on.
together.
Thanks
I
for
love our
introing, Rachel.
logo.
But I gotta
Mhm.
go back to this Birkin thing again. I just don't understand why people have designer purses anyway. Like, I have no desire to have one. I would lose it. I'd mess it up. I'd, take it to the ballpark, whatever. Like, I don't own any designer bags at all.
Really?
And I don't see this Birkin. Like, then I had to look it up, right? And I saw it. I'm like, I would just take my happy ass down to TJ Maxx and get like a nice, Michael Kors bag, or is that Michael Kors? Michael Kors, yeah.
Yeah,
Course.
Michael Kors.
Or,
Mhm.
I like Betsy Johnson because they're like funky and fun and
Yeah,
cheap.
Betsy
Right.
Johnson's cute.
Because you're a
I do
Target
too.
with something like that. I don't even
Well,
want to
here's
look
the
alike.
thing, when you have a really nice bag, like, they do appreciate,
They
over
do.
time, so it's an investment.
If somebody
That's
doesn't
how I
steal
see
it
it.
or kill you for it.
It's true.
Well,
I feel
It's
like,
yeah.
supposed to be like watches.
Birkin is, like, really expensive, and I don't know that anyone's gonna kill you for a Birkin anyways, but the whole idea behind the designer bag is that it's, like, they're made better, they have better quality, they do appreciate over time, you can, like,
Yes.
pass them down to your kids,
Your
like, I have a
children,
daughter you
yes.
can pass them down to. So,
Right.
like, I really would love a Chanel bag, but, like, the $3,000 price tag gets me every time, and even, like, a used Chanel bag is, like, 3 grand, right? Like, a new one's probably
Yeah.
6.
Mhm.
So, I love that, but, like, a YSL bag, I could, like, get into that market, right? So, I bought, like, Brendan got me a YSL bag, and then, like, it was, like, something that was, like, a big girl, like, I saved up for it, it was something to look forward to,
Right.
and, like, same thing with, like, I have, like, a little mini Gucci bag, like, that was the same thing, it was, like, something I saved up for, I looked forward to buying it, I will probably give it to my daughter. My sister bought my daughter a mini Louis Vuitton, like, the
My
baby
god,
ones, like,
cute.
thick. It was so cute for her when she was
Oh,
born. So, like,
Yeah, best aunt ever.
I know that's
yeah.
cute.
right?
I'm
I
getting
know,
like
that's
candy.
I think it's something that, like, people do as, like, a special, like, you save up for it, you buy it. It is, like, a status symbol, but it's also not, because it's, like, I feel like sometimes, and, like, I don't like the showy one. Like, I hate
No, I
when
don't.
Mhm.
Yeah.
all the
I have very few designer, and when Kyle played, he got me them. Like, one was a baby gift, one was like a big anniversary gift. I barely use them, Danny, to your point. Um, because I like to use my more, especially when I'm traveling, bigger things I can just plop on my carry-on luggage and pull. A lot of these are like over the shoulder, they get too heavy. But I do have like a couple small, like the wallet clutches on a chain, like Louis Vuitton, and
yeah.
I will pass them down. Like Sophia will sometimes wear it when she gets dressed, and I'll give it to Sloan eventually. So I have less than a handful of designer bags. And I'll never buy any more now at this day and age, just because the price, it's like cars. I mean, the price has gone up
It's
astronomically.
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really. But yeah, they were a thing. They've been a thing for a while, and out there in Hollywood, that it's a whole thing. But Birkin, I do not have, and I do not want one. But I do think I would have taken one if Suri gave me one.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'll take one if someone bought me one, but also, like, this is the thing, and maybe you girls could disagree with me, but I think that I have personally felt pressure to wear designer clothing at some points because, like, and this is probably in my head, but I feel like sometimes if I go on a red carpet or I go out in public, that I think that people look at us in a certain way because we've been on TV, and they expect us to have, like, a little bag, and it's like, because people say, like, "Oh, who designed your bag? Like, who is this?"
Right.
And, like, I shouldn't feel like that, but, like, sometimes I do feel the pressure, you know what I mean?
Well, speaking of, I just did red carpet in New York,
Yes.
and for 50, and Dress the Population dressed me, which is a very nice brand. My friend happens to own that brand, so I was very
Mhm.
lucky. But another friend of mine started a bag brand out of South Africa, and it's Fen, and it's not Chanel, and it's not YSL, but it's adorable and it's made well. And she sent me 3 bags to wear in New York, and I wore them. And they're not super high-end name brand, but I'm also the kind of person, like, if I like it and I like what it looks like and it looks good on me, I wear it. And I don't care if
Absolutely.
you like it or not. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like a lot of times that starts a trend in itself because if you're confident in it, people just assume, oh, it looks good. So I wore Fen with Trust the
Well,
Population.
Yeah.
I
It doesn't all
really
have
have
to be
never cared. What were you say, Aggie? I'm sorry.
well, I was pretty much what you were gonna say, like, I don't really care as long as it matches the look that I'm looking for, and I can dress you can dress anything up, right? It doesn't have
Right.
to be designer. It's nice to
Oh,
have
here's your
designers here
dog.
and Oh,
Ruby,
I'm
come
so
here.
sorry.
Ruby, shh. Okay.
Kona's going to start.
Hold on. I'm going to go get her. Hold on.
Sorry.
Gosh.
Wait, I
We
don't
need
even
to
know whose
pause for
dog
a
is
second.
that? Is that
Doggy interference.
This is my puppy, and we got a puppy for Christmas, and then my puppy and my dog that we already have, they're like playing behind me, but of course
They're fighting.
and they have to do it like right behind me. They can't go to like the other room because they need to be in the same room when I'm
Of
and
course.
then like they'll leave me alone all day when I'm working, and then only, of course, when I'm on a podcast or a
When
phone.
she really needs them to be quiet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Ruby's over here just growling. "Rrr. You're a tough girl. Yes, you are. Tough girl. Okay, sorry, Aggie, what were you saying about
Oh, no,
fashion?
I was pretty much saying, like, if it looks nice, you can dress anything up and, it doesn't have to be designer, although it is nice to
Right.
have a couple cute designer pieces,
Yeah.
but you don't have to have a name like a label, to make something look cute, to make it your style.
No.
It's true.
But hey, if any designer wants to send us anything, we will gladly wear it on the
Oh,
red
yeah.
carpet or any event that we go to.
Absolutely. Hey,
Absolutely.
y'all, I can appreciate designer stuff. You know the stuff. I've always loved fashion, and I was in Miss USA and Miss Teen USA and,
Yeah.
modeled and got to wear some of the greatest pieces, and I can appreciate it. But I think it comes from me with the way I was raised. I wasn't
Yeah.
raised with a family that had a lot of money or anything like that. So we were
Right.
always trying to make do, and I still kind of like have that mindset. I just feel like I don't need a lot. And Survivor has a lot to do with that too. Like after you compete on something like that,
Yes.
you're like, I really don't need a lot. And I'm also at the stage right now where we're spending thousands of dollars on baseball equipment. The leather we
Yes.
have at our house are gloves,
Yes.
Oh my
baseball
gosh,
gloves.
yes.
So
Yeah.
that's just
No,
I
kind
it's
of
saw
so
this
true.
TikTok from one of the moms, and she said what it looks like to wear a $2,000 bag, and it was a lacrosse bag. I
yes.
was like, yes,
Awesome. It's
yep,
true. Priorities have changed. I mean, club
right?
sports are astronomical, high school sports, travel sports. It's insane.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's
It's
okay.
Even
insane. So
T-ball,
we're
we
at
spent
Target.
$150 on a T-ball gloves. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
sure.
insane.
No, it's insane. And that's
I
at
was
like Dick's. Like you're like,
yeah,
okay, this isn't even a
literally
custom. Like
from
this
Dick's.
is
Yes.
I know. It's insane. It's insane. Please, we're coming to Minneapolis next weekend for volleyball.
Yes.
I mean, that weekend I'm gonna come. I'm gonna go see Aggie. That
Yeah.
weekend alone is gonna cost a couple thousand. Like these girls better bring it. They better win.
Yeah. They
Oh,
better.
volleyball is
Worth
like
the
one of the
money.
worst. Yeah. Yep. And the
It's
other thing too,
insane.
I only have boys, so I don't have any, bags to hand down. I guess I could
Right.
some of my stuff to like future daughter-in-laws and they'd appreciate that,
Right.
but they're not getting anything because I don't have any bags. So
That's fine. They'll get your fabulous boys and they'll be happy with that.
but I also do think it is nice because most people can't afford stuff like that. So when you can throw looks together, and I'm telling you what, Aggie knows fashion more than anybody. And so like we should do a whole segment with you, Aggie, putting some things together because from
I
like
love
high
that.
designer to like literally like TJ Maxx, like she can put looks together. And I feel that that can really be an inspiration because sometimes women can get intimidated by that, right? And so when they see someone and they're
Yes.
like, oh wow, they found this and that, or a knockoff or a certain look that kind of copies something, and you don't spend thousands of dollars, can be a great inspiration. Which is one of the reasons why we're here, right, on the chat, is to bring all
That's
different
right.
ways. But
Yes.
it's just kind of nice, and I feel like I don't know, I've just always kind of felt uncomfortable with spending that kind of money on stuff, and a lot of it, like I said, I think comes from just the way that I was raised. So
Yes. Every time he got me one of them, I was kind of like, oh my gosh, like you didn't have to do like I love it. I love it, but
yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I say. I would
don't scratch
appreciate it.
it.
I'd be like,
Don't
oh my gosh, what do I do
right.
with
Don't
this?
rip it. Don't scratch it. Don't lose it.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, same with jewelry. Like anytime I'm like, oh my gosh, don't
And
break it. Don't lose it.
I would rather spend money on adventure. I want to go on
I mean,
vacations and I want to
yep.
go on, all sorts of fun adventures. And that's where I want to spend my
I
money.
love that
So
too.
some
Listen,
people
I
have
just
plenty of money
need
to
a
do all
lot
that
of
stuff.
money.
We're
I
not one
want
of
to
those
do all
people.
of it.
Right, I'm
Want
like, can we split it?
adventure?
Like adventure
Yeah.
and Fashion, please?
Yeah, right?
Yes.
I don't wanna pick.
Can you look cute on the slopes?
Okay, ladies, we have, like, 5 minutes left. Do we wanna talk
Okay.
about the
Yes, the Survivor preview.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. For this
Tribe
week,
swap.
Mhm.
tribe swap. I'm so sad.
Well,
I
it
love
can
my
be
tribe.
unnerving, but it can work out well.
It
So,
can.
Yeah, and
So we'll see.
when you guys saw this, like when Jeff introduced it, what were your thoughts? Sorry, my dog
We
is
were
here.
just like already, like it was only like day 7 or 8. So it was really early for a tribe swap, but there were so many of us left. And Cerie's tribe, what's she on? Sela? Is she on Sela or the other one? I don't even know the tribe names. It's so early yet. I just know on Vatu, Sela, whatever the other one is. They've already lost 2 in a row. So it makes sense that like,
Yep.
oh, they're going to mix
Yeah.
this up. So they don't want them to lose another one, right? So now there's a tribe swap and now we see who goes where. And I may or may not be with Christian.
Oh, I did have a good question for you, Steph.
I
That we
love
need.
Christian, but Christian is
He's so
like, you're
funny.
like, is this guy serious? Okay.
Steph, what
He's
did
so
you
bright.
think when Savannah was voted out? Like so soon? Was that something? Because I felt like coming in as a winner from the season before, she had 3 weeks in between or 2 weeks in between.
Right.
I thought she would maybe do a little bit better just because she
Well,
kind of had already just done this, right?
Yeah,
and
like,
she
wasn't
was
that great?
strong, and they're voting out somebody strong yet again, and they're already losing. So that's a
Why?
thing. That's like an
why?
old school mentality is like try to keep the strength so we don't come back here. But
Yes.
whatever. She probably also didn't have her hooks in, like Cerie probably had her hooks in. And then she did win. She just won. So I feel like, and she can't lie about it. Rizzo had already told us on our tribe she did win our season. So he was
Well, you
honest about that.
Did
So
you
now
guys
Dee's
feel
the
like
only
that came out
winner.
of nowhere, though? Like, they didn't even talk about, voting Savannah out, I feel like.
Well, the edit just didn't show it. There was a lot
Yeah.
of talk, I'm sure.
Mhm.
And she was probably gunning hard for probably Cerie or Ozzy, I would think.
Well,
Mm.
And they're
and
good. They're good at
yeah,
what I shouldn't say there. It kind of looks like Ozzy's riding Cerie's coattails right now. You know what I mean? And he actually says it. He says strategically she's a great game player. So I'm just gonna,
but
but
with
Cerie's
Savannah
good.
too, she only had
Cerie's good at the
did she have
social
a
game.
2 did she have a
Mhm.
2-week or 3-week turnaround before she came
I
back
think they
into the
had a
game?
3-week turnaround, her and Rizzo. Rizzo never even gained his weight back
Well,
fully, which is
I mean,
partly his fault
that's
because at
that's
Ponderosa, he
huge.
was eating but like at Ponderosa, we were eating like chocolate cake, whatever they gave us before the game started. And he's over here with like grilled chicken and like a little bit of rice. I'm like, where's the rest of his plate? And we're not allowed to talk. I'm like, he was just on.
Yeah.
Like, obviously he
Yeah.
did well. Why are you
Well,
not eating? Like, you should be gorging yourself right now
well,
and swollen.
but the last time I played, I got so sick. I was sick and in the hospital. So I'm like, I can't imagine turning around and playing again and how hard that had to be
Soon.
physically too. But I mean, she still
Right.
looked great. She looked strong.
Yeah.
So,
She
but
looked
She
really
yeah.
she
strong.
looked completely back to normal. I did back to back, but I had like 5 months in between. Mentally, I wasn't ready. Physically, I was back, but mentally, I was not right. So I
Yeah.
can't imagine what they went
She-
through. And I
uh,
did say that to Rizzo out there.
Even though, Steph, it's also not as hard as it used to be. So, I
Right.
mean,
It's not. And their challenges weren't as physical. The game's not as long.
yeah. Yep.
We all watched 49. So we saw they did get like food rewards and such.
Yeah. Well,
So
yes, that does help make a
but this
difference.
week's the tribe swap, and it's the infamous like blindfolded, tethered together. You have a collar challenge. They do that a lot. I'm tethered to Mike White. I just want to say that right now. It's in one of my pictures on my Instagram. This is
I
hilarious.
can't wait.
Please, I hope they watch. Please, I love Mike White. Just for the record,
Well, and Jack and I on the Jack Vita show were like, they need to test him for steroids because the
he's
dude's come back
He's
like a
like,
beast.
phenomenal.
yes,
Ripped.
I told him
looks
that. I was like,
amazing.
wow. I said, Mike, you're in great shape. He's like, you're in great. I'm like, no, you're in great shape. And he's
Yeah.
like, he said he like ran like crazy and trained and weightlifted. And
But
that was his
Stephenie,
big thing. He wanted to come in great shape. I was
Stephenie,
like,
when you said to him, Mike, you're in great shape, when he said, Stephenie, you're in great shape, you should say, I know I've always been in great shape, but you now look like you're in great shape.
Well, I watched an interview and he said that he was working with a personal trainer
Sure
and
he
that
was.
he knew that like if he came back, he had to take it seriously. So, I mean, he looks amazing. Like
he looks
it's like
amazing.
night and day from his first season.
Well, and that's what I remembered. I remembered him not looking like that, and so that's why I was like, "Wow, you look great." And he was like, "Yeah, I worked out really hard."
I'm
He's like, "You look
laughing
great
at
too." And I was like, "No, no, but you really look great." Because like I always trained for my season, so I tried to get fit, but I didn't think he was that fit. But he was very sick. He had bronchitis really bad right before up until we like started
Oh,
filming. Even he was like hacking at Ponderosa. And he was
wow.
really
ugh,
worried,
I can
like
imagine.
physically, he wasn't going to be ready to go. But he does. He's physically ready.
Yeah, he is. He smoked
Yeah.
Colby and Joe in that one reward challenge. I was like,
So in that
"Okay."
challenge, you're supposed to talk about it quickly and who's going first because they were like different lengths away. So you had to do it based on your like size. So Colby was going first because he was bigger and he was going to hit that. Right. So Colby misunderstood the directions. So they tell us to go. And Colby's like looking at me and waiting. And I'm like, go, you're first. You got to go. So like Joe and Mike already went. And like
Wow.
he thought we all went at the same time. So we have this whole like disagreement. And I'm like, Colby, it's your turn, go. So then he goes, it's the thing. And then he had a hard time getting across the balance beam, which they don't show. Joe had a hard time getting about across the balance beam. Mike White went right across. Fine. He was doing yoga and stuff. I fell off in the beginning really quick, got back on, but ended up kind of closing the gap. We had a very, like, we were way far behind. Other people, I think Aubrey was like scooting across, like she had to like actually sit and scoot across. They didn't show any of it. But we were very far behind because Colby misunderstood that he was going to go first.
Isn't that crazy? The editing is so funny on something like that. And I felt like too, because I felt like because he was behind, then you didn't have time when you got up from the water to like take a second and regroup before going over the balance beam. Like you were up and you were
I just
going.
went
And then
right,
yeah, and then I
fell
saw like
off. I got back
Tiffany,
on, then I
she
went.
had
Yeah,
time. She got up, she took a second, then she went across,
yeah.
and you had to
I
close that
rushed it.
gap. But I think it was Aubrey that really kind of hurt you guys because of
Well,
the
she couldn't
miss.
even hit the thing, and we were
Yeah.
like, "Oh God, now we're
Did she
done."
only miss once because the editing? I was just curious.
I think she missed twice. I
Okay.
think can't remember fully. I think she
Yeah.
did miss twice, but she actually put it on her Instagram, and she's like, "The picture of grace."
Yeah, I thought that was cute when she did, just laugh. Well, I mean, she's usually not a challenge beast as far as that side. I mean, she's puzzles and she's all the other stuff.
Yes,
So,
she is. She's
and you know what?
hilarious.
Stephanie, you have to, and even like with Big Brother and 99 to beat, especially with 99 to beat, we have to laugh at ourselves.
Yes,
Just have
Just
to.
don't go right. I mean, you have to. So,
Ugh.
please,
yep.
Well,
please. I
Danny,
can't
Okay.
wait.
we're all
'Cause
at time.
Yes. You guys, we have to talk Traitors. So we're going to have to do it when we get together again
Yeah.
because I know it's already
Yes.
happened, but y'all, I finally got caught up and we got to talk about why and how they did not even start to look at Rob until the very end.
no, I
And
love him. He
and
is
how
great,
Tara was so
though.
hard on herself. I'm like, "Girl, no, you were playing you were
Oh,
catching
she's
on to the end and no one would
great.
listen." It's okay.
Yeah,
We're going to talk
she
about
was
that next
great.
time.
Yes,
It's
definitely.
hard to be a faithful. I mean, it just period. Like it's hard because nobody wants to listen to you, and then they don't believe you.
Right. The more you say you're faithful, the more people are like, she's a traitor.
Rachel's pup
Yeah,
agrees.
my pup agrees. And also, we need to talk about Love Is Blind next week and this new show, The Age of Attraction on Netflix,
I'm
guys.
writing it down because I
I'm a
don't
little
watch this
bit.
stuff. It's
I'm
blind.
I'm like a little bit kind of blown away by The Age of Attraction. Like these.
Really?
Okay, have you
I
watched?
haven't
Has
seen
anyone?
it.
No, give
No.
us a quick
So
30 seconds.
it's a new show on Netflix. They are all different ages and you don't know how old they are. Well, some of these women look 20 and they are in their 40s. And I am telling you, like they legit look amazing. The idea is that age is not a factor, right? And
Uh-huh.
so they
Ooh.
all date, they're not allowed to talk about their age. And I every week am just kind of blown away. Cause also there's tells. Like, what's your favorite music group? Okay, I'm gonna say Britney Spears. You know I'm a 90s kid, right?
Right.
So there's tells. So part of me is wondering if the edit is like not showing us all of that.
Okay.
Like, but it is a very it's a very interesting social experiment.
Wow.
I'm going to watch
Okay.
that. I've heard about that,
Yes, I'm gonna
actually.
watch.
Fun. Okay, I'm
And Love
gonna
is
watch.
blind.
We'll talk about it. But for
I'm going to send you
now,
guys shirts.
if we're gonna yes, my team staff tonight, Survivor episode 3, can't wait.
Yes.
But everybody, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to Beyond the Edit, and just hey, watch how we grow. Right, this is just the beginning. Let's go.
That's
Bye,
right.
everyone.
Bye, girls.
All right, guys.
Bye.